Hi everyone! Welcome to Artsonia's After School Art Club. Today we have a fun art project from Miss Tvedten, an art teacher from South Carolina. Hope you enjoy the video and don't forget to have your artwork uploaded to your Artsonia gallery.
Hello Artsonia Art Club, Miss Tvedten here in South Carolina, and today I want to show you how to create a collage portrait. Here are some examples of portraits created with collage. Not all of these are finished. I have some that are just started, some almost done, and then I have a few finished examples. Now you are seeing some glare on some of these because I have my finished examples laminated. This one's not laminated, and you'll see all of these works prior to lamination in the demonstration. I want to tell you what supplies you'll need. You're going to need a selection of different colors of construction paper, a glue. I use a glue stick in my example, but you could use liquid glue if that's what you have or if that's what you prefer. And then of course you will need some scissors. If you're looking for inspiration for creating a collage, there are a lot of great collage artists out there. You may want to check out Henry Matisse. He was famous for the collages that he created. If you're looking for self-portrait inspiration, and you don't have to do this collage as a self-portrait. That's what I have my students do, but you could do it a portrait of anyone. But for self-portrait inspiration, check out the artist Frida Kahlo. She does beautiful self-portraits with lots of interesting details. Speaking of details, one of the things that, this one has a few details, but one of the things that could really have pushed these portraits to the next level is if I had added some details. And that's what I have my students do. Once they get their basics done, their face, they have their, the basic portraits done, I have them add details to push it to the next level. So that could be details to the shirt, things in the background, accessories, jewelry, hats, sporting gear, whatever kinds of things they're interested in or make them unique or feel important to them. And that really does push these to the next level. So they look good like this, but once you finish, you might think about, what could I add to make this portrait even better? So today, I hope that you enjoy seeing how I created these self-portrait or these collage portraits. All right, let's get into it. All right, I have my entire process here sped up so that you don't have to wait for the whole time it takes me. The first thing, of course, you'll need is your paper, and I have lots of different colors of skin tone here. You're not going to find a perfect one for this skin tone, but just find the closest you can. Usually, multicolor packs have some skin tone-ish colors. Now, you don't have to have the same exact oval that I have there. It doesn't need to be the same size either, but I like to do it large because it makes the features easier to create. And save that skin paper because you'll need it for the ears and the neck. And I have a good trick here for getting a neck. Just take the edge. It kind of looks like a big or short little tie, but then once you add it over the shirt, it ends up looking like not only your neck, but also a bit of your, like the collar where your shirt goes. And that's a good, easy way to get a more realistic looking neck. Some large capital D's or half circle type shapes for the ears, if you can see your ears. In one of my examples that I'm looking at there in my portrait from just school portrait, I didn't see my ears, so I didn't have those. And so that's just up to the face that you're doing. Here I'm working on the hair shape. Think about your hair or the hair that you're doing as big chunks, big shapes. Don't try to do individual hairs, of course. So for her hair, and I went straight red, I went bold for the color, and you can decide about how bold you want to go for your color there. And I did that as 3 separate shapes and cut out little triangles out of the bangs to make it look more hair-like. I could have done that there at the bottom edge too. Once I had all my pieces cut and arranged, that's when I started gluing. You want to wait and get your pieces laid out before you start gluing so that you can be careful about the order, what goes behind what. And so I did that there to make sure that I could get those glued down, starting with the farthest piece to the bottom and then working my way forward with the glue and then gluing on the top there of the hair. And I already had her eyes cut out, but I am adding a little sparkle, and later you'll see me go through the whole process of the eyes. On hers I just have there's a little sparkle, little white dot to show that your eyes are shiny. Now on here there are a bunch of examples of finished, and I'm going to show you about creating the eyes. An eye shape with white ovalish shapes And then you want to go for your eye color. I traced the white shape so that I could get the little iris, the color part of your eye, the right size. And then finally a little black circle for the pupil. And now I go in for the mouth. To do an easy mouth, I just do a banana shape with the approximate lip color, and then a smaller banana shape to show that you're smiling and showing your teeth, and then tiny little sparkle to show, adds a little zing, and that's to show that your eyes have a shine to them. Noses are tough because noses really are more about shadow and value. So I have a bunch of different examples here. I allow my students to draw the nose in. You could do it with collage, but again, noses are more challenging. I've had some students have luck with adding in using color pencil, using value to create a nose, and that looks good. Or you can just draw it in just with lines, and you can look back at my examples, or you can just look at nose drawings from illustrations that maybe even books that you have at home or online if you want to use that as a resource. So now I'm gluing in the eyes. I had forgotten about the eyebrows, so I got that back out to do eyebrows. How you arrange those eyebrows and eyes can affect the expression. So again, it's helpful to go in and arrange it before you glue it down. Some more little details with Sharpie. You would, of course, sign your name. Just your first name would be great. I just put name on this one. And then I'm adding some accessories to her, a little bit of details. I talked to you before about adding details. Here's the whole process again in super fast forward. Now, I am excited to have shared this with you, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Alrighty, Artsonia Art Club. I hope you enjoyed seeing how I created these collage portraits. Now that yours is finished, don't forget to take a photograph of it and upload it to your Artsonia portfolio. Alright, until next time.